Stop for a second and feel this. If this message found you today, it did not happen for no reason. Something inside you has been calling for change, for love, for a presence that feels real, calm, and meant for you. Maybe you have felt it in quiet moments. A pull in your chest, a strange warmth, a soft ache you cannot explain. Maybe your days look normal on the outside, but deep inside, something has been shifting fast. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear may explain that feeling better than anything else has. This is not about fantasy. It is not about chasing empty words. It is about a deep connection moving closer, and your soul already knows it before your mind can fully understand it. If you have been feeling restless lately, if you have sensed that your life is preparing for someone important, listen closely. This next part matters. You are not imagining the change. You are not being too emotional. You are picking up on something real, something quiet, something powerful that is already unfolding behind the scenes, and by the end of this message, you may understand why your heart has not been able to stay the same. Lately, you may have noticed your emotions moving in strange ways. One moment you feel calm, and the next you feel a deep longing that seems to come from nowhere. You may have felt sadness without a clear reason, or peace arriving at unexpected times like a soft wave touching your spirit and then disappearing just as quickly. These feelings are not random. They are signs that your inner self is already aware of a change that your logical mind has not fully caught up with yet. Part of you has been waiting even if you never said it out loud. Part of you has known that someone important is moving closer to your life. Not just anyone. Not another passing face, not another lesson dressed up as love. A person who is being shaped to see your value clearly, a person who is learning how to love with honesty, steadiness, and depth. This is why your spirit has felt alert. This is why normal things no longer satisfy you in the same way. Your soul can sense when a major turning point is near. And this is not a small shift. It is the kind of change that rewrites what love means to you. So if your heart has been saying, wait, something is coming, trust that whisper. It is not weakness. It is awareness. And the closer this connection comes, the louder that silent knowing becomes. There is someone in this world being prepared to honor your heart in a way you may have rarely experienced before. This preparation is not light. It is not quick. It is deep, and it is necessary. That person is being taught through life how to value real love, how to protect what matters, and how to stop treating connection like something casual. Their future love for you will not feel noisy or confusing. It will not come full of empty promises, mixed signals, and restless uncertainty. It will feel steady. It will feel safe. It will feel true. This matters because painful experiences from the past may have trained you to expect less. You may have learned to live with inconsistency. You may have been made to think that love must be hard, dramatic, or full of anxiety to be real, but the connection moving toward you carries a different energy. It is not obsession. It is not control. It is not a perfect mask that falls apart when real life begins. It is a bond where two people can breathe, a bond where truth does not need to hide, a bond where love grows through trust, not fear. Keep listening, because this is where everything begins to change. You are not being led toward another storm. You are being led toward a person who will see your heart as something precious and treat it that way with care. This person will see you as a peaceful place. With you, they will not feel the need to pretend, perform, or hide behind old walls. They will feel safe enough to share their fears, their hopes, and the parts of themselves they usually keep protected. And the beautiful part is this. They will give you that same safety in return. This connection will not be built on one person trying to control the other. It will be built on two people choosing each other again and again in a calm and grounded way. Your mind may resist this message for a moment. Pain from the past often teaches us to doubt what is good. You may wonder if something this gentle, this deep, this respectful could really belong to you. But doubt does not cancel truth. Every lonely night, every hard ending, every time you had to rebuild yourself after disappointment was preparing you to receive a love that matches your true depth. You were not wasting time. You were becoming stronger, clearer, and more able to recognize what is healthy when it finally arrives. The waiting has not been empty. It has been shaping you, and on the other side of that shaping is a connection that will help you discover trust in a whole new way. Let this sink in, because many people hear words like this and push them away too fast. Do not do that. Some truths need a quiet heart to be understood. There are signs of this all around you now, even if they seem small. Tiny moments, repeating patterns, sudden inner nudges, a feeling that something is changing in the air before your outer life shows visible proof. Before this person fully enters your world, something important still needs to happen in theirs. A strong inner shift is taking place inside them. That is one reason the delay has felt so long. Timing has been protecting both of you. While you go through your routine, handle your responsibilities, and try to make sense of your own life, something meaningful is unfolding on the other side. Someone is being refined by experience so they can meet you in the right way. They may be healing from an old relationship. They may be leaving behind habits that kept them distant. They may be learning how to face loneliness without running from it. Each hard lesson is removing fear, pride, and emotional confusion. They are not being prepared to enter your life half-ready. They are being shaped into someone who can stand beside you as an equal, with maturity, humility, and a heart that understands responsibility. If they had appeared too early, they may not have known how to love you properly. So what looked like delay may actually have been mercy. Stay with this idea because it changes everything. You have not been forgotten. You have been protected from receiving less than what your spirit has been asking for. When this person arrives, the difference will be obvious. You will not have to fight to be seen. You will not have to repeat your worth. You will not have to shrink yourself to keep their attention. Their care will show in small daily choices, in steady presence, in the way they remember the details others ignored. They will listen when you speak, not only to your words, but to the feeling underneath them. They will notice your moods, your silences, your dreams, your little habits, the things that make you feel safe, the things that make you come alive. Loving you will not feel like a burden to them. It will feel like a gift and a purpose. You will no longer have to beg for a place in someone's life. They will give you that place with joy. They will include you naturally in the future they are building. They will speak of you with warmth, pride, and deep respect, even when you are not in the room. And still, this love will not trap you. It will not reduce your freedom. That is the part many people miss. True care does not become a cage. Real devotion does not demand that you become smaller. This person will protect your peace without controlling your spirit. They will stand close, not on top of you. They will want your joy, not your obedience. If this is touching something real in you, keep going, because the next part goes even deeper than romance. It reaches the level of soul change. This connection is not only about being loved, it is also about being fully allowed to remain yourself. That is why it feels so different. This person will not ask you to hide your brightness or soften your truth to make them comfortable. They will not fear your growth. They will celebrate it. If you succeed, they will feel proud, not threatened. If you need quiet, they will respect it. If you have dreams that call you higher, they will support them. They will not try to mold you into something easier to manage. They will admire what makes you unique, the real you, the wild, thoughtful, emotional, deep, honest version of you. And in return, you will feel invited to love without fear of punishment for being fully seen. Even your mistakes will not erase their respect. When you are tired, they will not judge you for being human. When you are healing, they will not rush your process. They will understand that real love proves itself in difficult moments, not only in easy ones. This is why the bond grows beyond attraction. Yes, the attraction will be strong, alive, magnetic. But deeper than that, it will carry peace, comfortable silence, gentle honesty. A feeling that your nervous system can finally rest instead of staying alert for the next disappointment. Not many people speak about this clearly, but it matters. The right love does not only excite you, it also settles you. And that deep inner settling is one of the clearest signs that something genuine has arrived. Even before meeting in the physical world, It can feel like a hidden thread already exists between you. That is why your emotions may sometimes seem to move in ways that logic cannot explain. You may feel sudden peace, sudden longing, sudden warmth, or the strange feeling of missing someone you have never met. Your soul may remember what your conscious mind does not. That memory can show up in dreams, in intuition, in a deep sense that your heart is making space for someone specific. Sometimes you may dream of a person whose face is unclear, yet their presence feels safe and familiar. Sometimes you may wake up with a calm warmth in your chest without knowing why. Do not dismiss that too quickly. In those quiet states, your spirit often understands more than your mind can translate. You may also notice physical signs, a soft heat in your chest, chills when nothing around you changed, a scent that reminds you of something beautiful though no source is near. These moments do not need to be feared. They can be simple reminders that your body is sensing a shift before your eyes can confirm it. And yes, the world around you may begin to mirror this change. Repeating numbers, a line in a song that answers a private thought, a stranger saying something that lands with strange precision. Stay with me now, because the reason these signs feel stronger lately is that the distance between this connection and your everyday life may be getting smaller. As this meeting draws closer, your life may also begin changing in subtle but important ways. Things that used to matter may lose their shine. Surface-level attention may no longer impress you. Noise may feel exhausting. Drama may feel empty. You may start craving peace, truth, clean energy, and honest connection more than ever before. This shift is not random. It is preparing you to recognize and receive a higher kind of love. At the same time, the other person may be going through their own deep clearing. They may be facing fears of commitment, fears of vulnerability, fears of failure, or old wounds that taught them to hide. But life is pushing them forward. Every time they choose growth over comfort, the path between you becomes clearer. Every time you choose self-respect over settling, you strengthen the same path from your side. This is why your own healing matters so much right now. By valuing yourself, by setting better boundaries, by speaking to yourself with more kindness, you become ready not only to attract this love, but to keep it healthy when it arrives. A lot of people want great love, but few prepare to receive it. You are being taught how. So if you feel called to spend more time alone in the coming days, honor that. If you feel pulled to change your routine, visit a new place, or say no to what drains you, pay attention. The next chapter often begins with quiet inner instructions before it becomes visible to everyone else. Use this remaining time well, not by chasing, not by worrying, not by trying to force signs into proof. Use it by becoming even more rooted in your own worth. Speak to yourself more gently. Protect your time. Stop giving your energy to places where you feel ignored, used, or made smaller. Forgive the past version of you that accepted less because it was still learning. Those experiences were not meaningless. They taught you contrast. They showed you what love is not, so you can recognize what love is when it comes. The person moving toward you is being prepared to handle your depth, your softness, your passion, and your truth without fear. That takes work. And you are also being prepared to stop chasing people who do not know how to hold what is sacred. This future bond is not asking you to perform, it is asking you to receive. That can be harder than people think. Many know how to long for love. Fewer know how to relax into being truly cherished. That is the lesson now. Learn to feel safe in your own presence. Learn to believe that calm can be real. Learn to expect respect without apology. Because when this person arrives, your whole being will recognize the difference, not by panic, not by confusion, but by a deep inner yes, a quiet certainty, a peace that says, I do not need to fight for this. It is meeting me in truth. There may also be moments in the coming weeks when old people, old habits, or old patterns begin falling away faster than usual. Let them go. Do not cling to what is leaving just because it once felt familiar. Space is being made. And sometimes space is made through endings, through distance, through sudden clarity, through a strong feeling that you can no longer keep living in the same emotional cycle. This is not loss without purpose. It is clearing. You are moving out of the part of life where love felt like proving your worth, chasing replies, doubting your place, and surviving crumbs. You are entering a season where love can feel mutual, calm, and deeply honoring. The person coming will not require a performance from you. They are learning right now that real affection does not grow through struggle and games. They are becoming soft enough to hold your heart with care and strong enough to protect your peace without trying to own your freedom. You may even notice your sleep shifting, waking in the early hours with a strange clarity or feeling as if something important is being adjusted inside you. Trust that process. Some changes happen quietly before they become visible. And if this message has been speaking directly to your heart, do not brush that aside. Sometimes recognition arrives before evidence. Sometimes the soul understands first, then reality catches up. That does not make it less real. It only makes it deeper. So take a deep breath and receive this fully. The bridge between you and this new chapter is already being built. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting in vain. A great love does not enter lightly. It asks for foundation. It asks for truth. It asks for two people who have done enough inner work to meet without destroying each other. That is why this season has felt intense. But intensity does not always mean something is wrong. Sometimes it means something meaningful is near. Keep your heart open, but keep your standards strong. Keep your spirit soft, but keep your boundaries clear. Follow peace. Follow honesty. Follow what feels clean and real. And when the moment comes, you will not need to force yourself to believe it. Your whole being will know. The connection will feel like a continuation of something ancient and familiar, yet fresh and alive at the same time. It will feel like coming home without losing yourself, like being honored without being placed in a cage, like finally being seen in the full truth of who you are and loved there, not later, not conditionally, but deeply and with intention. If you have felt the signs, trust them. If your heart has been preparing, honor that. And if something inside you is quietly saying yes while listening to these words, then hold on to that feeling, because it may be the clearest sign of all that love is no longer far away.